Well, that was a vacation I didn't realize I needed. Welcome to the Daily Neitz, a daily look at classic films, modern cinema, and the world of professional wrestling. And today I want to talk about the 1953 Jacques Tati film, Monsieur Hulot's Holiday. That was the worst French accent ever. I'm not going to try it again. I'll Americanize it. Mr. Hulot's Holiday. This is a slapstick film, but not quite like it's like Farley Brothers, like crazy, more Mr. Bean, a little bit more subdued, a little bit more subtle in the humor. I wouldn't call it a laugh riot, but this movie is just nostalgia encapsulated in like 82 minutes of just a French vacation. There's not a huge, there's not a real plot, not a real story. Mr. Hulot goes to this little beachfront town. There's a couple shops and a hotel and a few homes, and that's it. And just everyone floods into the town at the beginning of Holiday, and everyone leaves at the end. And that's it. You just kind of follow him around as he goes kayaking, horseback riding, meets people, makes friends, makes a few enemies, and then it's over. The vacation ends and everyone goes home, and that's it. But it really, it's so nostalgic in a weird way. Like for me, my parents, when I was a kid, every year for probably 15, 16 years, we spent a week in Ocean City, New Jersey. We had the second floor of this house on the corner, about 4 blocks from the ocean, and lived there for a week, and we had stuff that we'd do. We'd have a day that we'd go to the water park, and a day that we'd do this, day we'd do that, and whatnot. But this didn't make me nostalgic for that at all. Maybe it's because, I wasn't a huge fan of the beach by the time we stopped going. There was so many people there. It was always crowded and hot, and sometimes it would just pour down rain, and it would cancel plans, and there was that time I peed my pants in the arcade, so I don't always have the best memories of that. But this movie made me super nostalgic for 2 nights I spent in Brazil in the summer of 2007. I just graduated from high school, and my family, my parents and my sister, went to go visit this family that we're very close to in Brazil. They're a Brazilian family. Same deal, 2 parents, a son and a daughter. The son is almost exactly my age, daughter's a little bit younger, and my sister's a little bit older, but we're all about the same, same kind of thing, you know what I mean? And these 2 nights we spent, one was at this beachfront resort, and it was off-season. So North American summer, but Brazilian winter. So there was no one at that resort but us. And we had this little cabin right on the beachfront. You step out the door, walk across the porch, and you're on the beach. And just spending a night there. And then this other night we spent in a town called New Jerusalem. And it's this giant outdoor theater they do passion plays at, but of course off-season. So there's no one there but our 2 families and I think 6 Dutch tourists. And at that resort we went horseback riding around the place, which is the first and only time I've ever done that. And we all dressed up in costumes and ate dinner on the set where they had the Last Supper. So we had dinner on the Last Supper set. And then we went and played games like musical chairs, and there was dancing after and stuff. And that's what this film felt like. It felt like those 2 amazing nights in Brazil on vacation. And I'm sitting in my chair, and in my body, I'm in Los Angeles. I have to work in the morning. I work today. But in my heart, I was back on that beach in Brazil, laying in a hammock, watching the sunrise over the Atlantic, or in that on that set in costume, just enjoying good food and good times with good people. And that's what this movie is. It's not a comedy. It's not something you watch when you want to laugh, although some bits are hilarious. I did not realize that they made jokes about 2 people wearing the same thing and they both turn around to go change. I didn't know that joke was made in 1953, but it was. Just great bits of humor and just a lot of charm and a lot of nostalgia that I didn't even realize I was going to be nostalgic for. That's what this movie is. It is a DVD of a vacation, and not somebody else's vacation. It is a DVD of your own vacation. And when the film ends and everyone is saying goodbye to each other, I felt like, and I know this is cliche, I know Ebert says something similar in his book, but it felt like they were saying goodbye to me. And it felt like the end of a vacation. I've made these friends, and now I'm not going to see them again until next summer, hopefully. And it's just one of those magical moments that you get in movies sometimes where it's no longer a movie, it's an experience. It's not like a crazy like New World 3D Avatar experience, but it's a little bit of a vacation from the everyday life in a film. And it's just very, very, very charming. Can't recommend this one highly enough. Just wonderful, wonderful piece of filmmaking. Yeah, just fantastic. I needed that today because I'm filming this like about 2 weeks before you're gonna see it. The Flyers just lost the first playoff game, and work was interesting today, so I needed that. Tomorrow I'm gonna look at a movie called My Darling Clementine. Until then, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Daily Neitz. It's at the end of the video. So you can find out when the next video comes up, blah blah blah, all that. Comment below, best vacation story. I think I may have done that one before, but I don't care. Best vacation story, write it in the box down there. I want to hear it. I want more vacations. I told you mine, you tell me yours. Let's do this. Until tomorrow.